Hey, what's up, Cliff's Items people? How you doing today? Welcome to another video. I am switching back to the classic vlog style rather than the podcast that I've been doing for the last 2 weeks. I really do enjoy making those, but it seems like it's just they didn't do as well as the vlog types where it's a bit shorter. I guess people like to watch my videos in a shorter amount of time. I don't know. It's whatever. I don't really care. I'll make the content that I really enjoy making. And because at the end of the day, which is the whole point of this video actually today, is enjoying what you do in life. And I think that is the secret to success, really. Because, and you know, this is also me being a 30-year-old person speculating about life. And I wish I had more people to talk to this about, because most of what I do is I speculate about things in the future. And so, which is why I think I'd need to put a little more effort into connecting with more people. Granted, I'm not feeling the best these days, and sometimes I just don't really, for the most part, I don't want to talk to many people. And I don't know if it's just a personality thing. I mean, it is definitely a personality thing, but like probably a life circumstance thing too right now. I just feel like being a hermit for most of the time. But yeah, it's enjoying what you do in life is, I think, is the secret to success. Because I've found in my now 4-year journey of making these YouTube videos, it doesn't feel like, well, probably 3 years more so, because it's still early in 2022. But yeah, for my 3 years of posting these YouTube videos once a week, for the most part, I do miss here and there, but for the most part, I do try to post once a week. I've found that the videos that do well are the ones that, the ones that I don't really expect to do well, actually. And I think it's that leaving behind that expectation is what actually is what helped me realize that it doesn't matter how much, like, it's like, I think the effortlessness of doing something is what people appreciate. Because if there's effortlessness to something, that means it's closer to who you truly are, right? I have found that if I don't put too much effort, if I don't put too much, like, man, I really have to get this right, perfectionist, kind of like I need to get everything right, the more surprises I get. Not that if I do put a lot of effort into something that I don't get rewards, or like do I see do I reap the rewards of that? But like, I have found that many times where I don't even put that much effort into something, I see a lot of success from that. So, you know, I'm not speaking as a YouTuber that's like, you know, super successful. I can't even consider myself a small YouTuber. I'm like a micro YouTuber, you know. I think that's the definition for it, like anything below 1K probably. But I think I've made enough videos to have like some sort of say. I believe in this game here that we called YouTube. And so yeah, like, that's helping me realize that if I don't put a lot of effort into something, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be bad. Sometimes it means that I'm just being myself, right? Because like, if I was on this YouTube video and I was putting all this effort into my personality, try to, like, you know, play this character, y'all might not even like it. You might be like, there's something really like off about this. Like, I feel like he's trying too hard. And that's where you get try hard people. It's like, they're trying too hard, and that means there's something wrong, because either they're not, I mean, for the most part, it shows that they're not comfortable with who they are, and they're trying really hard to be something that they're not, which means they're not who they are, right? So people don't like that. And most of our lives, I believe, and a lot of people don't actually ever figure this out, is I forget where I saw this quote, but it was awesome. It said like, life is about like, life is actually about not not becoming something. Like, it's like, it's life is about unlearning everything that, man, I really wish I remember this quote, but it was something like, it was the essence of the quote was like, you actually spend your life unlearning all the things that they taught you to be something that you're not. And you are actually learning to become yourself again. And this could not be further from the truth, I believe, is that, you know, when we get to adulthood, we don't realize that we have built these multiple layers of fakeness, and like this facade, that this shield, this wall that we put up to project into the world, or to put out into the world, because we feel like that is the best presentation of ourselves to feel comfortable in this world, right? We're taught that discomfort is not good, that we should aim to always find comfortable, like our lives, like we spend money on making things comfortable for ourselves, right? We want the more comfortable bed, we want the more comfortable temperature, we want the right, cover on our car seats, or I don't know what. I don't do that. I mean, I used to have that, and it was like really annoying to have like a cover on my car seat, but whatever it is, it's like, it's making our lives more comfortable. Like, that's what they sell us all the time, is like, drink this soda or eat this burger, it's going to make you feel good. It's like, it's all about making you feel good. So when you don't feel good, it feels like something is wrong. And so we put up this facade, or this shield, right? We put it out into the world, and it's like, this is what we think is going to be the right thing to feel good in this world, right? It's like, I got this face, like it's angry, and this is what works for me. And I've been doing that a little bit lately, but it's like coming out naturally. Like, I feel like my natural state is a little bit like, like I'm ready to, take this on. Like, I'm ready to take this day on. And I'm kind of tired of putting out the facade of like, I'm not here to, threaten you. I'm here to, I'm humble. That, I think, was a facade for me. I'm actually if I come to think of it, like, I'm really actually quite, just like I need to keep going type of person when I really am at my best. Like, I am really just like, I need to keep working and keep moving and keep doing things, just because like, I just feel like I need that momentum. Because I feel depressed when if I have to lay in bed all day, or if I just have to sit down for too long. Like, I need to move. And I feel like that more natural part of me is coming out the more that I peel these layers that have been putting up over these years. And I feel like it's weird, because it's like, we're not taught this, like nobody tells you this, but like, in order to be who you, like, in order to thrive, actually, is to peel all those layers and just to be your raw self. And your raw self is what is actually, which is kind of ironic, is what people admire the most, because it's so rare, right? Like, to see somebody who's truly in their raw form is so rare these days, because I believe that our society, whatever, like, whoever is control of all of this, whatever you call it, the matrix, the society, this world that we've been built, right? That has been built for us, that we've been entrapped in, I believe, has been telling us that we need to be something that we're not. Like, we're not good enough. Like, we need this to make ourselves better. We need the right shoes. We need the right this. We need the right that. We need to eat the right foods. We need to wear the right clothes. We need to talk the right way. And it's like, we don't really need to be working so hard to improve, right? Improvement, I believe, should be very natural. It should just be by nature. What do you choose to do? Like, if you just really want to spend all day playing guitar, or you want to spend all day doing accounting work or something like that, I'm just trying to look for two kind of opposites, then that's just what you do. Like, you just do that. That's what our whole human species is meant to do. Like, animals don't tell each other like, oh, you need to do this in order, like deer are not going to tell each other like, oh, you need to, carve your horn or your antler into a pretty flower so that people like you more, or more deer are going to like you more. They're just deer. They just deer, right? Deers are going to deer, and people should just people, right? But like, because of our media and everything we're told, we feel like we need to be something that we're completely not. And it's ironic because the harder that we try, the less likely we are to be that success that we can find success by being someone that we're not, but eventually we're going to burn out. It's really hard to be something that you're not for a long period of time. So why would you put in all that effort? Why would you make things more difficult for yourself when you could just be you, which requires little to no effort at all? Once you are you, it requires zero to no effort. And honestly, when you do really find the things that you really like naturally are and enjoy in this world, it's like pressing this button in your brain that's like, ooh, that feels good, that feels good, that feels good. And some of you might know what that means, and some of you might not. But like I'm telling you, once you find what you truly is you, like what truly is you and what you truly enjoy, you can press this button over and over in your brain where it's like, ooh, that feels good, that feels good. That's how I feel when I'm being creative and I'm making art or making videos and I'm really enjoying it. I'm just constantly pressing this like dopamine release in my brain. I mean, it's not as good as like, some other things in life, but I'm saying like, for the most part, you can't get all those, you can't eat all the time, you can't have sex all the time. Like, you can't do drugs all the time. So, but like the natural high, like people talk about like the runner's high, or the natural high of being creative, or the natural high of just, of talking, of having a conversation and connecting with people. And, whatever it is that you really like, I believe is what's going to make you truly happy, and who you truly raw are, right? Your raw self is going to get you where you want to be, and is going to put you in the best place that you could possibly be. So my point is, don't try so hard. I have been through a phase in my life, especially in my early 20s, where I've been trying so hard. So maybe I'm telling a lot of you something that you already know, which is like, I think as you age, you realize like, I don't have to try so hard. But I'm seeing a lot of people that are like 30s and 30-year-old people and 40-year-old people who still don't get it. Like people that are way over 30 who just still don't get it. And it's so sad. It's tragic to see, especially for someone who understands all this. But I don't know, I guess I can do whatever I can to just be like, wake up and stop pretending to be something that you're not. Just be exactly who you are. That's what people appreciate you for. That's what's going to bring you whatever you're seeking for. And it's not that hard. I understand like there's practicality to life, and I'm still working on that. I truly am. I'm working on the practical side of life where I can't just be myself all the time. I can be in the in the midst of the journey of finding a way to sustain myself economically, right, financially, all those things. But in the meantime, to just remind myself constantly is like, hey, if I'm trying too hard, I'm not who I am. And regardless of what I think that's going to bring me, it's not going to it's not going to get me to where I really want to be, which is just being my true whoever I am self and just enjoying life the way it is, and not trying to contradict that all the time, not trying to go against that all the time, because it's like being a fish swimming, or like a salmon swimming against the current, or whatever it is that you're swimming on against the current. It's just not going to work. It's too tiring, and eventually it's going to just burn you out. And you could have saved all that energy just doing things that you actually want to do in life. There's nothing wrong with it. There's actually nothing wrong with it. But once I get there, once I'm in the place where I can really be like, here, I'm successful and I did it by being me, so this is how you can do it. I'm really working towards that. And once I can be that place, then it's going to be that much more effective. I really hope that one day that will be the case where I could be in that position. But for now, all I can tell you is that this is my intuition, this is my speculation, and I really do, from the bottom of my heart, believe that it's true. And there's maybe like 3, 4, 5% doubt, but 95% sure that's how it's going to be. Thanks so much for watching this video. I will catch you next one. Stay cool, stay being yourself, and I'll catch you in the next video.